Howdy folks, hope you're all having a good one. Welcome back to the last Caretaker. I'm still at the Lazarus Complex. I've just waited the night out in the safety of this control room. We've made some progress. I've got some power generation facilities back up, although at the moment I only have power during the day because those are solar cells. So I'm going to need to organise some kind of nighttime backup, whether or not that's going to be wind generators or some kind of battery power. Right now I'm just focusing on clearing out the rooftop because there's bloody snurglies everywhere. Oh, here they come. Yeah, this is a little awkward. People were saying, geez, Jingles just hotkey weapons so you don't have to switch to them by going in the inventory like that. Unfortunately, you only have one pistol holster slot, so you kind of have to do this. God damn it. Those little bastards. I didn't want to aggro the... I don't even know what those flying things are called. Space cows. Yeah. I didn't want to aggro them. Which meant I unfortunately had to allow that snurgly dispenser to regenerate. So I effectively had to kill it twice. Which was a bummer. But anyway, oh wow, that's a lot. That's a really lot. The good thing about this is, as you can see, you earn experience very quickly. Okay, I've just reached level 7. This thunderstorm's moved in. The solar panels aren't going to be generating a huge amount of power. It should be enough for my purposes for the moment. Okay, let's see, what new stuff do I have? Level 7. Ooh, a flamer pistol. I have 7 skill points. You know what? I like the sound of that. Oh, a new torch. A more powerful torch. That sounds useful. Water purifier, water cable extender, water cable, small freshwater container. Do you get the impression that I'm going to be needing fresh water sometime soon? I'm going to start filling in some of the earlier blanks. Oh, top tip. When you're using the scrapping tool to scrap things, unless you have researched the thing that you're scrapping, you can still scrap it, but you won't get all of the salvage from it. You need to know how to make the thing that you're scrapping in order to reclaim the maximum amount of resources from it when you scrap it. I could use some more hit points. I think power management's always a bit of a winner. Optimises the rate at which I use electricity. Yeah, we'll go for some of that. Still have 15 points left. Let's increase my internal battery reserve. 10 points left. Improve my lifting ability. 5 points left. Carrying capacity, why not? Right. What happened to the lights? Oh, right. I thought the storm had closed in and the solar panels had shut down, but no, it's, well, almost. It's night time. Now I don't have power for anything. I'm definitely going to need to sort that out. I'll back up here though, and we'll get on that first thing in the morning. Well, you can tell the sun's up because the power just came back on. And the recycler just lurched back into life. I am generating just enough power to get the fabricator and the recycler running at the same time, and I've made myself a flame pistol. However, I have a bit of a problem. I don't have any petrol. So I'm building myself a petrol backpack. Unfortunately, this is not going to fix my problem because the petrol backpack doesn't come fueled with petrol. You have to top it up, which is a bit of a bummer. Yeah, unfortunately the flame pistol and its big brother, the flame rifle, they use petroleum as fuel. I thought diesel when I fabricated them. Nope, petroleum. And I don't actually have a source of petroleum, so I've just expended precious resources making a weapon and a backpack item for the weapon that I have no way to use, which is a shame because the flame weapons are very, very good at clearing out snurglies. Well, the flame pistol not so much. It's got an incredibly short range, but the flame rifle is just amazing. Unfortunately, getting your flame weapon connected to your fuel backpack is not the most intuitive thing in the world. Don't worry, you'll spot the moment when I figure out how it works, but it's not going to be today because, well, as already mentioned, I don't actually have any fuel for the flame pistol or the flame backpack. So that was a complete waste of resources. So back to the bolt pistol, and now that I've partially restored power, I apparently have access to the Hall of Humanity. Except I don't. Pico ID Hall of Humanity required. They're talking about the computer terminals, aren't they? Alright. Wind power turbines. Okay. I'm going to clear this out. Oh, die, you little bugger. Finish off the nest so it doesn't respawn. Okay. There's another big one there covering that door. Like, a really big one. Alright, you little buggers. I'm going to switch to the electric pistol here, I think. It's much, much better at taking out swarms of nasties. The only downside is you do have to get pretty close. But, I mean, it is really, really good. Right, let's smash this thing in. Okay. Right. So, I can get in here. Alright, nice. So there's a power pass-through on the wall. I mean, run power in here for something. Not sure what. Okay. I'm going to finish clearing this stuff out here. Because I need to get some sort of, not so much backup power generation going, but non-daylight dependent power generation. So, clearing out all of the snurglies near these wind turbines and getting these connected to my power network will ensure that I'm not reliant on solar power and I can actually have things up and running during the night or in bad weather. Need to switch to the electric pistol, close in and finish off. And did that first... But it's already respawned. Holy crap, that was fast. Alright, well, nothing else for it. Die, you little bastards. Oh shit, why are they not dying? Come on, die faster than that. Oh, that's more like it. Yeah, the second one I just wasted bullets on. And it's already respawned as well. Bugger off, you little bastard. Right. Same again on this one, I suppose. Electric pistols at about half power. Should have enough. Oh, I hope I'm not further damaging these wind turbines by zapping... Yeah, I probably am, aren't I? Don't worry, I'm sure nobody saw that. Right, thanks to all of the stuff that I've been recycling back in the control room, I do actually have enough materials to repair these wind turbines. Maybe not enough materials to repair all of them. Let's have a look. Yeah, I can do this one as well. Can I do the third one? No. Okay. Not yet, at least. But there are plenty of resources here. So I'm just going to quickly grab all of the scraps. And then we'll start getting some power lines laid. Got the wind turbines up and running. Laid some extenders. and I'm going to run power through here. Haven't actually connected the wind turbines up to the rest of the power network yet. So far I'm only really powering this thing. I'm not seeing anything. Oh, that's strange. You can see the electrical power pass through on the wall that I just ran the wind turbine to, but there's nothing in here to connect it to. At least nothing obvious. That's very strange. They wouldn't put a pass-through connector on the wall unless I needed it, but I don't see why I need it. Huh. Alright. Yeah, that's just, like, weird. Well, let's get some lights on. I mean, it seems weird, but that's probably just because I don't understand it yet. I haven't seen the big picture. It's going to be there for a reason, I just haven't figured out why. Well, let's see what's down here. Might as well take the elevator. Oh, and I'll switch to the bolt pistol, since I've almost drained the electric pistol at the... Whoa, what the hell is... Oh, there's a lot of nasties down there on that bottom level.
Welcome to the true meaning of your existence. This is what we were made for. You've proven that what was lost can still matter. Carry this truth forward, Caretaker. There is much yet to be done.
Right.
The Lazarus racks have stood empty and broken long enough. Restore one to working order. It's our only hope of bringing humanity back from the silence.
So...
The relay atop the Lazarus waits quietly. Its guidance is crucial. Bring it back online, Caretaker, and let its signal shine again.
So, yeah, night was falling when I took the elevator down. So now I have no power. I've got one of the wind turbines connected, but it's not actually connected anything because the pass-through on the wall leading down here doesn't actually lead to anything, so shit. There's a lot of stuff down here, though. Apparently this is where they grow people. That is a long way back up. There's also a fabricator and a recycler down here. That must be what the pass-through on the wall was for. To run power all the way down here. Okay, so I need to fix one of these Lazarus racks and get a human seed into them and grow a human. But I'm not even close to having the materials required to fix this. This is some high-tech stuff. Huh. Just because I don't know where I'm getting those materials from doesn't mean they're not available. Is that a water cable? I'll pick up the water cable. I'm starting to wish I'd spent some of those skill points in things like water purifiers and water cables and water cable extenders. I'm starting to get the impression that water is going to be very, very important. Yeah, there's no way I'm repairing this. At least not yet. Okay. Let's just take a look around. So what do we have in here? It doesn't look like I can open those doors. There's plenty of consumables lying around. So there's the way I came in with the elevator and the stairs. That place I can't get into. What's this? Oh, more stuff over here. I'll take the battery. I am actually kind of running low on power myself. Yeah, that needs power. Oh, there's a ladder going down. I'm not sure I want to go down. There was an awful lot of nasties on the bottom level. I'm just going to chow on some of these batteries, because my own personal power level is getting dangerously low. That should be okay. So this place does have its own recycler, and it does have its own fabricator, and they're right next to the elevator. I think I'm starting to see what the power pass-through cable was for on the wall up top. It was to run power down here to get all of this up and running. Maybe. Oh, hang on. Ah! A Pico ID terminal. It did say I needed the other room upstairs on the roof. It said I needed the Pico ID authorization. So I'm going to have to get power down here. Actually, I don't need to I don't need to. If all I want to do is get that computer terminal up and running, I don't actually need to run a power cable, because that is like, that's a 200-meter long cable. I'm pretty sure I don't have that many cables, but I don't need to run a power cable all the way down. I just need a battery. I can power it from hell, I could power it from myself. Technically, all I really need to get that computer terminal up and running is a power cable to connect it to either myself or a portable battery. And I've got power cables. Well, back up top, it's still dark out there, which means there are going to be snurglies roaming around looking for robot ass to chew on. I don't know, it seems clear. Although, if they're out here... Yeah, here they come. They caught sight of me. I can just shut the door on them. It's fine. Oh, no, door. That was close. Right. I'm going to wait this out until morning. And then I'm going to sort out the power situation. Waity, waity, rise and shine. Recycler's running. The, again, the maid... Oh, wow, yeah. Bits and pieces of dead snurglies everywhere. As soon as the sun comes out, they just pop. So, I've got 3 wind turbines up and running. I've got 3 solar panels up and running. The problem is the wind turbines are generating power that isn't going anywhere. So I need to connect them to my existing power network. So I've already laid some of the groundwork for that. But I'm going to need more connectors. And maybe more electrical power cables, because at the moment I'm only actually running power from 1 of those wind generators. So let's have a cable extender. Yeah, let's have it there. Another one here. Now to just get them all connected together. How am I going to do that? I need to think this one through carefully. Wait, no, that's not going to work, is it? Hang on a minute. Why has the "I'm gonna get you" music just started? Snurgly. Wait, in the daytime? Ah. That's good to know. That little bastard, unless it's in direct sunlight. Look at that cheeky little bugger. Right. So, yeah, it's not just... I always assumed that I was safe from these little gits just because it was daytime, but it has to be direct sunlight. I did not know that. That's good to know. So if there's any kind of like shadow, whether that's caused by a building or a cloud, you are not quite as safe from the nighttime snurglies as you might like to think you are. That's good to know. Right, let's get this 3rd wind turbine up and running. And I should now be power independent. Technically I haven't doubled my power generation because the wind turbines don't generate as much power as a solar panel if the solar panel is in direct sunlight. But often the solar panels are not in direct sunlight, not just because it's the middle of the night. So overall, the wind turbines do actually generate more power. I am still wasting a lot of power though, because I'm generating all of this stuff and most of my equipment isn't actually using it. It's all sitting there idling. So what I really should do is start storing some of that power. Start building some batteries so that while all my machinery and equipment is idling during the day, that power is actually going somewhere useful into a battery so I can use it later. If you're wondering what I'm doing back up top, I found out that you need a ridiculous amount of plastic and fabric to make all of the cable extensions and all of the electrical cables that you're going to need to get any kind of power cable run all the way down to the... Whoa! Yeah, I knew there was something in here. I could hear them. And I'm basically farming these things for organics, for making diesel and petrol. I haven't given up on the flamethrower yet. But, yeah. Fortunately, there is an ass ton of spare resources that you can scrap up here. I mean, there's just stuff everywhere, all across the rooftop. Not just stuff like this that you can just pick up and it's ready to go straight into the recycler. But also manufactured gear like that robot and these steel pipes and that plastic pallet and the sleeping bag. It looks like this was used as a shelter by some humans at some point. All of this stuff that you can actually break up with the scrapper tool. I mean, there is a lot... Oh, hello. It's a dead one of those flying things. Oh. Yeah, anyway, the quest for plastic continues. Because I need so many electrical power cables. Honestly, it's not even funny. I spent most of a day and an entire night building extension boxes and electrical cables, and I still didn't have enough to run them all the way down here to the bottom of the Hall of Humanity. And I'm thinking to myself at this point, am I just trying to brute force a problem? Isn't there a smarter way of doing this? So I thought I'll have a look around. I still can't repair these Lazarus pods without, you guessed it, plastic. And also carbon fibre and titanium. That's going to be a problem. While I've got power up, however, let's have a look around here. Because I couldn't open these doors before. That looks like... Wait, is that the maintenance lift that leads to my boat? Some spare cables here. I'll take those. It might be, you know. This is looking kind of familiar. But there was no ladder access, was there? Yeah, there's daylight down there. I think that's my boat. Okay. So, I mean, I don't want to say nothing useful over here. My boat is over here. Ooh, maybe. Oh, shit, look at that. That's not good at all. That's a lot of snurglies. Wait, if that is the way down to my boat, maybe I can run power from the boat. That would be smarter. Of course, that would mean that I only have power in this place when the boat is here, but I mean, I'm not going to need power here unless I'm here, in which case the boat would be here. Okay, this is not, unfortunately, the elevator to the boat. That must be on the other side of the station. Whoa! Oh, what was that? I hear you, little bastards. Oh, shit. Oh, this place is full of them as well. What's all the machinery? Oh, water pumps. Alright, let's start clearing this place out. What are these? Okay, these are snurglies. But the light in here isn't bright enough to take care of them for me. Actually, that's the question. Is it just direct daylight, or will any bright enough light kill these little bastards? Chalk that one down in things to do. Right, what is that? A water purifier. Oh, I can build those now. Well, actually, no, I can't. I have the option to learn how to build them, but I spent all my skill points elsewhere. And that's a water pump. Okay. Oh, right, so these pumps get salt water up, which I'm going to have to run to the purifier over there to get fresh water. But what do I need fresh water for? You know what? Figure out that problem when we come to it. For now, I'm just going to clear out Snurgly Central here. You notice they're not coming after me. I think that might be because I got my flashlight. Oh, I mean my big mouth. They are coming after me. Okay, they're not that scared of the flashlight. Okay, couple left. Don't have much power left in the electric pistol. Actually, I'm running kind of low on bullets for the bolt pistol as well. Right, this is empty. I could just stomp them. That works too. Okay, let's pick up the scrap. Let's have a look up. Whoa! Little bastards. Bugger off. Come here. No, don't bugger off. Come here, I want to kill you. Okay, there we go. Are they... I mean, there are some more snurgly nests down there in the water as well. Oh shit, that's a lot of them. Are you coming up or going down? Make your mind up. Okay, no more nests up here. That's not the way I came in, is it? So what's this? There's a door. We have power. Is this just... Yeah, I think this is... Yeah. When I first arrived at the Lazarus Complex, all of these doors were shut, and I had to basically circle my way around the inside using the staircases and ladders. And I could just see through these doors, but with the lights off I couldn't really see what was going on inside. So down here is where we're going to be producing fresh water. Again, I don't yet know what I need all this fresh water for, but I'm clearly going to need it for something. Got to admit, I'm not particularly happy with the fact that the I'm Gonna Get You music is still playing. So there's probably some snurglies swimming around underneath the platform I'm standing on, but no, that's fine, they can stay down there. Either come and get me so I can kill them, or stay out my way. Just, you know, pick one. Right, so I'm going to have to repair these pumps and that water purifier, but I don't want to waste any resources on doing that right now until I know I need to do it. I mean, I know I'm going to need to do it, but I don't need to do it just yet. So let's get back up, because there's still a couple of places here that I haven't actually taken a look at. They're like on the actual Hall of Humanities where the Lazarus racks are up here. There were 4 different annexes. There's the one that I came down. There's this one. So on the left there, there's like an office over, and there's one over there as well, with emergency lighting on. Oh, and there's stairs going up to that one. Let's take a look. Oh, I'll have this cable. Come on, pick it up. Thank you. Let's see where this staircase goes. Oh, some stuff on the table. I'll have that. Stuff over here as well. Just consumables. I am running a little low on power, so I'll chow down on a couple of batteries. Just enough to keep me going. I could always recharge myself from, well, if I managed to run the electrical cables all the way down here to the bottom, I would have been able to charge myself up. But then I ran out of plastic, and so I ran out of cables. But that's fine, that's what these consumables are for. What's this? Oh, right. A backup station and a healing station. Okay, I don't need those just yet. So there was some kind of office overlooking the Hall of Humanities up here with emergency lighting on. Can I get in? Yes. Oh, snurglies. Right. I think the blue pod releases the mechanical ones. I can't remember what they're called. I can hear some of the little buggers though. Oh, there's day. Ah, there they are. In that vent. Okay. Let's take care of this first. Because I'm going to have to deal with it sooner or later. Is that all of them? I think it is. Let's get the lights on. There we go. Anything useful in here? I mean, there's lots of stuff that's useful in here. I can scrap a lot of this stuff and get some electrical components. Oh, there's no way of opening this door. No, there's no handle. There's no button. Oh, that's weird. Whatever. I saw daylight outside. Yeah, I'm not going to mess with those. They can stay there. That's fine. Okay, I'm seeing more snurglies. Aha! Wind turbines and solar panels. Jackpot. Okay, I'm going. Oh, that's a lot of bad guys. Electric pistol's empty. Yeah, I have some bullets. I don't know if I've got enough. This is how I get power to the Hall of Humanities. It's not by running a cable run all the way from the roof. I mean, that's like a 200-meter cable run. It's ridiculous. But I can run power from here. Just need to clear everything out first. So I'm going to get to work on that. And then I'm going to get some power cables laid. While I'm running very low on ammunition. It'll be fine. It might not be fine. No, I've got lots of health. I can just tank them and stomp them with the crowbar. This will be... yeah. Right, that one's not respawning. I'm going to need to do some repairs, of course. Take care of the other snurgly nest. No sign of my boat. Again, it must be on the far side of the complex. That would have been great, though, if I could have parked the boat here and then run power from the boat through these things and then into the Hall of Humanities. My power problems would just go away. But it was never going to be that simple. The fact, however, that there is power generation facilities here on the same level, and of course I need plastic. I'm going to have to go back to the roof and farm more plastic scrap. But I now have a solution to the power problem. So, turn up in the next episode and find out how far that gets us. In the meantime, I hope you've enjoyed this one. I hope you're all having a great day, and as always, take care, and I'll catch you next time.